Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today we're going to be taking a look at something that I built a very long time ago, but never actually ended up uploading. This is the functional redstone dance machine, and I'm going to be honest with you, if we take a look at it now, it's pretty big, it's pretty clunky, and it uses some relatively old redstone mechanics, but it does still work, so I thought I might as well upload it, just because some of you might find it interesting, because let's face it, I mean, it's a redstone dance machine. Who doesn't want to see a redstone dance machine? I know I personally do, so let's take a closer look. So on the screen now, I'll put some on-screen footage of me busting some moves, because to be honest with you, I'm concentrating so hard when I'm in the zone, when I'm dancing away, I actually forget how to talk. So I thought I'd put some third-person footage up here, just so you can get a better idea of what's going on. But the idea is simple. The light lights up on the wall, and you have to stand on the corresponding pressure plate. If you do that correctly, then you get yourself a diamond. If you don't do it correctly, then you don't get yourself a diamond. There's no sort of negative points or anything like that. It is as simple as, if you get it correct, you get yourself a prize. Now this can go on indefinitely, there's no end time or anything like that, it's just a bit of fun that you can have with some nice vanilla redstone. So now that all the fun and dancing bits are out the way, how about we head round the business end and take a look at all the redstone behind this thing. And as I mentioned in the beginning, this is a pretty big and pretty clunky build. Now this green circuit here that you can see is the randomizer. This is the heart of the build, and this is what tells what lights are going to be turning on. But you may notice something different about this randomizer, and that is the fact that it's pretty old, and it's essentially just a redstone clock that locks itself. So what we have over here is we've got the mainframe redstone clock, and that locks this randomizer to give a singular output. So you can see when we get a pulse through here, it locks it, and that means that one of these 5 repeaters turns on, which corresponds to one of the lights turning on. Now the main issue with using this type of thing is the fact that this redstone clock over here gives a regular amount of time between the pulses, which means that occasionally you can get the same sequence of lights turning on one after the other. Now I have tried my best to combat this by using this little randomizer here, which only gives an output from this redstone clock 1 in 3 times, which means that you occasionally get a difference in the sequencing, but honestly, it's still a little bit noticeable, and you might have spotted it in the little time-lapse section. I'm fairly certain I lost about 90% of you there. I do apologise for that, using all the technical language and things. The long story short is that this design is just a little bit predictable. Despite the fact that I've tried my best to keep things random, you can still have a pretty good guess at what light is going to be turning on next. That being said, I'm sure that some of you out there could come up with a much better design than this. As I say, it uses relatively old technology, and I'm sure that with the new technology and a new set of redstone mines, you'll be able to come up with something really quite awesome. So if you wouldn't mind giving it a shot and then sending me the screenshots via Twitter at @thatmumbojumbo, I'd love to see what you can come up with. Having said all that, just because the redstone is a little bit old and potentially just a little bit dated, it doesn't necessarily mean that the build isn't fun to use. So if you do want to take a closer look at this thing, perhaps check out the redstone or have a play on it yourself, then as always there is a world download down in the description for anyone that wants to check that out. Chuck it into your Minecraft web saves folder and have a little bit of fun. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.